Hi, we are the Pasiphae team and we're going to answer the question, how much will we pay for a better loan allocation model? First, there are a few things you need to know in order to understand our analysis. The main variable studied in our analysis is loan status, which states whether the loan was defaulted or not. First, we dropped 9 observations of the few individuals with a very high income. Cleaning data is a common task when dealing with large databases to avoid or prevent a bias. The database had originally 29,092 rows, and now we're dropping 9, so we end up with 29,083 rows. Now that we cleared the database, we can start with the 3 models that are going to be used in this study. The first model we are going to test is Logi-Age. This model assumes that the loan status depends on the age of the individual. The second model is Logi-Multi, which assumes that the loan status depends on the age, interest rate, grade, loan amount, and annual income. The third and last model is Logi-Full, which considers all available predictors. In order to find out how much we will be willing to pay for a better model, the first thing we did was make a cutoff of the 80%, which means we're going to be accepting 80% of the loans and rejecting 20% of them. According to this, we got the bad rate, which is the percentage of loans that the model classified as accepted but ended in default. The results our 3 models got are as we can see on the table in the screen. In Logi-Age, we have a bad rate of 10.54%, meaning that there is no direct relationship between the age of the people in the study and the default of the loan, as it has the higher bad rate. The higher the bad rate gets, the less accurate the model is. In Logi-Multi, the bad rate was 8.79%, getting a lower bad rate and a better model. And in the last model, Logi-Full, we had the lowest bad rate being 5.76%, meaning that it is the most accurate or best model. Next, in the other table, we can see that according to the bad rates, we were able to calculate how much money was unpaid. In this table, we can see that the total amount of money allocated in our original database as the first column. Then we can see the amount of money that was paid and the amount of money that was unpaid in each model. After that, we have our 3 different models, Logi-Age, Logi-Multi, and Logi-Full. The column loan is, as I said, the money our model predicted will have been paid. We have the money from the loan that was paid and the loan money that was unpaid. As you can see, using the same data and switching models, we have the less unpaid money using Logi-Full. We also think an important factor in the accuracy of this model in this specific situation of loan allocations is the fact that it is a model that takes more variables into account, not being limited in only one, as Logi-Age, or a few variables being in Logi-Multi. By having a wider group of variables and research taken into account, you leave less room for having bad rates, loans accepted, which are loans accepted, that end in default.
Finally, to see how much money we are willing to pay for a better model, we got the difference in unpaid money from Logi-Age to Logi-Multi, which is $1,645,725 for the model Logi-Multi. We did the same with Logi-Multi and Logi-Full, and we got that the results are $2,376,400 for the model Logi-Full. By using a better model, we can expect to lose less money in defaulted loans. So we would be willing to pay as much as $1,645,725 for the model Logi-Multi, and we would be willing to pay $2,376,400 for the model Logi-Full. Now, a bank will be willing to pay for a more expensive model for several reasons. First, it is obvious that by changing into a better model that takes into account several variables, and that by doing so chooses with a higher precision which loans will default, so risk will be incredibly reduced. The Logiful model, as we saw, had the least errors. When predicting the loans that would pay back, it failed 5.76% of the time. It still shows errors, but it is much less than what the other models offered. By reducing risk, profitability can improve, making the high cost of its implementation worth it in the long term, also allowing them to take more informed decisions. Finally, it helps to improve the requirements to lend loans, attracting more credit-worthy customers. By being stricter with loan requirements, banks appeal more to regulations, becoming better lenders, and helping keep the stability in the economy. If banks were careless and started lending money to anyone, control would be lost and eventually an economic crisis could be unleashed. As it is a big source of income, banks should take high importance into improving their models and the regulations to reduce the probability of default, and with this, reduce the probability that the bank as a whole goes down.
Thank you so much.